The Hartley Show is a comic book review program and does not own any of the copyrighted material featured in this episode. All copyrighted material featured will be used as fair use for the purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, and/or research. Taki.
Oh, hey guys. Just a quick note before you watch the video. Yeah, we're doing another commentary episode because of sound issues, but this is not a separate issue. This all happened on the same day of shooting. It was one big mistake, right? And I just wanted you guys to know that I didn't screw it up twice. It all happened on one day of filming, and it's we're all back on track now. I figured out what I gotta go.
Yeah, so here we go. This episode was all about independent comics. All indie right across the board there. Fuck you, DC and Marvel. So yeah, this book, when I first got it, I got it at Taz Comics, and it was the binding was all fucked up. You can see the bottom of the pages there. The books, the pages don't collate well. There's all that weird sort of, they're off and they're all cut incorrectly. So I got it. I was all excited. I loved it. It was $2.99. I still wanted to buy it anyways because it's 52 pages. Great art, fun story. So I bought it and I went to their Facebook page and let them know, hey, you've got copies of your book out there that are horribly produced. And they sent me a mint copy condition version of the book, this letter of thanks, and 2 stickers.
So they took care of you.
They did. A hell of a fun book.
Super.
I think I'm about to introduce the characters throughout the book soon. It's like a lighthearted but serious at the same time take on superheroes. The main book follows that character in the cover there, Blitz. There's the Furious Fire Ant.
It's cool armor.
Blood Death. They have a hoodie, actually, a Blood Death hoodie out there. The Streak, who is super fascinating, gets naked. And the Unquenchable Lush, who's like the Hulk meets a loser. But he doesn't get any bigger.
Right.
Fun
So he gets his power from drinking?
He does.
Awesome. I used to be like that. Now I just get hungover. Is it anything specific? Does he have to drink something specific, or
No,
is
just
anything
anything.
that has
You could
alcohol?
give the guy like
ethyl alcohol, and
you could give him near beer, and he'll get like maybe not as strong as he should,
How
but
about a bottle of vanilla extract?
a bottle of vanilla extract. That could work. Yeah.
cooking
A
wine.
little bit of Aquavelva.
Aquavelva.
Yeah.
Yep, some mouthwash.
Some mouthwash. Yeah. Peat moss, maybe some peat moss.
Did they get alcohol in it?
I don't know. I just wanted to say peat moss.
Yeah, you did.
Peat moss.
Okay, enough of super already. Move on to the next one. Show us Copra.
Do you
Copra.
Are you going to talk about G.I. Joe or Transformers at all? Those comics that are never mind.
Or maybe the Vampire Diaries comic.
There it is, Copra. One of the coolest books ever made. And this character actually on the cover there, it's like this weird brain-like thing, and this weird jar-like robotic thing. And you see those little hat and eyeballs?
Yeah.
Those are literally just tacked on to the weird tube that this
That's
weird
really
thing is
weird.
in. This is one of the most avant-garde, cool comics I've ever read in my life.
What's
Each
that
issue-
leaking out of the bottom?
Fluid of some sort, I'm sure.
And it's
That
on
could be
some
healthy.
special card stock?
Yeah, he cuts. Every issue is handmade. It's all. Every page is cardstock. He cuts all the pages individually. You can see the coloring isn't computerized. It looks like some sort of pastels or
pencil crayon.
or something like that. It's just all a love letter. You have to get it online and get them mailed to you. Each issue costs me about $12. It's like
you
five
can't buy it
five
on
American. No, it's $5 American. A little bit more than $5 shipping. And this is a love letter to the John Ostrander 80 Suicide Squad run, and she's basically on the cover there an analogy for Amanda Waller. That's the Count Vertigo character. Great read. Beast of Burden is a story about a bunch of animals that protect their little neck of the woods. They've recently adopted a bunch of cats into the group. They protect their neck of the woods from supernatural creatures. Almost every issue is self-contained, and I think it's like $3.50 for like an extra-size issue. Great stuff.
Do they have any powers? Are they like the League of Super Pets?
Sort of, yeah. They have like a supernatural dealing with, they can sense supernatural things and things like that. Then the cats are more mystic in nature and all that.
Okay.
This book, Starlight, is the take on a character by the name of Duke McQueen, who's basically an analogy for Flash Gordon. He saved these mysterious planets and stuff from their weird fates. He's come back home. He's retired. His wife is dead now. His kids don't want to spend time with him. Life seems kind of crappy. And then they come back. They want him for more spacefaring missions. And so he takes off to go.
I like the costume.
Does he have any kind of superpowers at all?
No, it's like Flash Gordon had no powers. He's a tough guy, right? And the whole idea with Flash Gordon back in the day was, American ingenuity is great even in space.
Are we talking like the Sam Jones or the Eric Johnson Flash Gordon?
Well, like the real pulp stuff.
Right.
The actual.
Right.
Like the football player Flash Gordon?
or
Let's
the, or,
go
the, or the runner.
Captain Midnight.
Captain Midnight was an immensely popular character in the 40s and 50s.
I remember.
I didn't realize how huge he was. Massively popular character. Dark Horse just brought him back as the cornerstone for their Project Dark Sky superhero line. Great stuff. Super fun, but well written.
So they bring him into the future?
Yeah, and he's really competent. It's one of these things where it's not this guy who's brought in the future and he constantly seems struggling to deal with the present day. He comes to the present day and he's like, oh, it took humanity long enough. Like, he gets everything. Everybody thinks he's going to be this fish out of water, and no, he designed most technology that we have existing now.
Kind of like how Captain America has been portrayed recently, where he's sort of like the fish out of water.
Exactly. The exact opposite of that. Now, this storyline, Carla just finished reading these. The Olympians is unlike anything I've ever read as far as mythology goes. This guy, I forget, George O'Connor, I think his name is, he just plumbs the depth of mythology and really does a great job of making the Greek mythological characters relatable, which sounds crazy because he's talking about, Zeus, a guy who has a god born out of his head and all sorts of crazy shit like that, but he actually oddly makes all these weird mythological beats relatable. Would you not say, Carlo?
I would totally agree. Now, is he planning on making more?
Yeah, I
issues
believe
with the
it's like an
Olympians?
ongoing project. Yeah.
So then, is each issue specific to one god?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hence
The,
the titles.
the Aphrodite one was
Exactly.
fantastic. I
Really
wasn't
surprisingly
expecting
good, yeah.
too much, but
Yeah.
that it just had a lot more depth and
And you can see the author's
Fascinating.
notes and all this great stuff. The
That's very
details
kind
in
of
the
dark
back.
returns right there.
And you were saying that they could use these in schools.
Yeah, he has like great talking points in the back. So if you're done, reading the book, there's all these talking points that sort of involve a class and a critical thinking about right there for discussion. And he has bibliographies, and it's just man, if you have any interest in Greek mythology at all, you got to get these books. But you can't get them in comic stores. I got mine on Amazon, and I think they're only available in bookstores on Amazon.
Oh, so like at chapters or something, you might be able to find.
Yeah, possibly. So here it is, the crappy problem with all of old Valiant books that they seem to have fixed, as I'm going to show you in a second.
No doubt because of your coverage. Of the
Clearly.
topic, yes. You are the voice of the people on this subject.
I don't know how else they would have known about it.
Exactly.
Hey, nobody else seems to care.
No.
See, look, it's
No.
flat now.
And you've done a number of rants on it on the show.
We at the Hartley Show, we care.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
We hammer that point home.
it was good to see that fixed. That always pissed me off.
That always bugged me too.
I'm sure there was other people complaining too.
Oh,
No,
you're
it was
probably
just
right.
Harley.
Really?
Where's that
kid
kid
looking
going?
at?
What's that kid doing? What are you doing back there, kid? I'm trying to talk about the book and how the pages want to close themselves. Whoa, kid's gone.
That's a brave kid, right?
You lost your wallet that same day, didn't you? Suddenly that
Interesting.
that kid becomes more richer with wingdings and bubble gum.
That book is very flaccid.
Stupid glue binding.
That kid still hasn't surfaced.
He hasn't.
When are we going to cover the Vampire Diaries comic?
Never?
All right.
There you go, boys.
So there you have it.
So there you have it. That stupid
There
ball
you have
guy's
it.
done top.
Beercraft.
Yay, Beercraft.
Yeah,
They gave us free stuff.
They did. It was delicious. It
excellent
was free
Sunday
stuff.
brunches.
It was
They
new.
make excellent Sunday brunches.
We've got a wider selection of gluten-free beers there again. You go back there. Yeah. Where's that Ray at? Ray. There. Oh, no.
That's not right. That's me.
Operator 2.
He was so excited when I told him we did that.
Well, he should be.
Yeah.
We miss Ray.
We do miss Ray.
I love him and his penis.
Oh, jeez.